Normal. High. Normal. Fast 1. Fast 1.
Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yun na. Lalaro na. Try ko mag-quads.
Real thing's coming soon.
Fire! Their end is now.
Wait lang, di ko makita. Palit ang pwesto.
All stations green light. We're deploying to the war zone. Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back home. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Back to full strength.
Wala akong baril. Dati, pangit nila.
We're returning you to the front. Earn this. active in the field. Enemies dropping into the AO. Get ready. You're redeploying. Stand for you, soldier. Stay sharp. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Your squad made it to the safe zone. There are 24 enemies active. Kill them all. You have reinforcements inbound. The squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Gosh, that's low. That's low. Here.
You were one of 25 remaining. The enemy took that one, but we'll get them back.
Sheesh. Wait lang. Ibahin ko.
Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the wall. Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets and bring back faster. Orders are to hack contracts and secure cash payments. Enemy soldier incoming.
Taking fire!
Enemy counter UAV. Remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Patay mo? Ay, hindi.
Got 10 squads active in the field.
Dari.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch them go. You'll get another chance. Weapons free. Only 25 remain. It's all on you. Redeploy. Defeat is only a mindset. Shake it off and keep pushing.
This guy, his name's Gary, and Gary just got away with murder. I bet you're gonna be glad he did. So the story actually starts with Gary's son. This kid, his name's Jody. He's 10. Jody's an active kid. He really likes sports. And one day, he gets in.
Break their legs. The same way I broke yours. Then you'd be a whole team of cripples. Then you'd have company. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. And for those of you who have been around for a while now, you would know that I've done the dumbest movie ever. I've done the worst football movie ever. And today, I'm fusing the two ideas to give you. So we start off with an unnamed Asian kid stepping up to take the final pen. He gives the fans a quick wave before completely skying it. No placement, no nothing. You are a bum. The fans have now turned into ops and decided to ride out on him. They catch him lacking and start giving him that JJK treatment, that invincible treatment. And these men are not playing around, you know. One guy even had a bat in his inventory and took it straight to his knee. All this time I'm thinking, where's the security? Does it even exist? But there's actually a bit of lore behind the penalty, because the first scene of the movie takes place in the locker room, where we see some background dealings going on. One of his teammates was trying to bribe him to miss the pen so that his parlay landed.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment. Enemy soldier incoming.
Back to full strength.
Resurgence. Stay alive to keep the squad in the fight. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile UAV in the area. Go get your revenge. Reinforcements inbound. Stand by for redeployment. Squad mates MIA. We're requesting redeployment time. Enemy soldier incoming.
Back to full strength.
The enemy is no longer tracking you. You lost them. You're back on station. Go get after them.
They shot me!
In the field. We lost that one, but we'll catch up with you next time.
Hirap.
I want to tell you guys a story that happened recently on how I was looking for a job on Discord freelancing servers and how that led to me on the phone with a North Korean spy, potentially exposing how North Korea uses Discord to recruit people to work for North Korea. It sounds like a lot, but we're going to ease into it, because the way that this whole entire video started is I just wanted to look at Discord freelancing servers and just talk about scams and troll scammers. So things start off pretty innocent, looking for English callers / translators from Creator, who's online right now. Hopefully I get a job so I can pay off all that alimony. Thanks for your reply. Where are you from? Hello, the Creator. I am from America. What is your job? Camming. But that's been dying down recently, so I'm looking for a new
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone. Stand by for deployment. Resurgence.
LC marked.
Survive and
Stick
your team
together.
can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster.
Confirm to go. Oh, mali ang trap.
Additional target added. All bounty targets destroyed. Hell of a job. Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
They shot me!
Pag solo ako next. Hirap, no?
Enemy soldier incoming. Get ready. We're redeploying. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Head to the safe
Hindi
zone.
worth it.
You've got gas moving in.
Requesting recon at my location.
What? Wala. Nag-up ako sa ano. Ewan ko na may tao doon.
You're getting another chance. Weapons free. We've got 10 squads active in the field. You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy UAV is online. You've got a loadout drop inbound. You made the top 25. Well done. Bounty. Target of opportunity acquired. Weapons free. Got an extra valuable opportunity here. Don't miss your shot.
Target's dead.
Contract completed. Good work. You've
Back
got
to
time
full
for another
strength.
bounty. Well done. Enemy dropping into the AR.
Sayang na down. Ay, napatay din.
Contract failed. Objective EKIA! Way to step up when we needed you. Resurging. Go get your revenge. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Contract fulfilled. Great job. Clear another target during contract online. Solid work evading the enemy. Clear for now.
Thanks, bro. Down. Wow. No, no, no. Hindi tayo dyan.
Stand by for redeployment. Lost your chance on that one. Target's down.
Hindi natin kaya.
Hostile UAV. Someone beat you to the punch. Objective is lost. Additional contract online. Get back on. Go get after it.
Brother.
redeploying. Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted.
Stop! Taking fire!
Oh my gosh.
Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six.
Fix na siya. Break armor. Ay, iba naman ang pumatay. Tama. Patay ko
We're
ba?
returning you to the front. Earn this. Some of your squad is outside the safe zone.
Stop! Taking fire!
Enemy UAV overhead. UAV is online. Hostile airstrike incoming. Fire sale's over. Adjusting prices. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh my gosh. Kaya ako dito na taas. Talo. Mahirap din. Lakas na 1v4 matayin. Sayang yun. May bayad. Lang. Talo.
Losing ground. Moving.
Yun, nabilis yun eh. Definitely di ako. Ay, ako? Galing mo.
UAV is online.
Wala rin kwenta. Purang
Five squads still operational in the AO. 25 remain. Valiant effort. Keep your head up and
Hirap.
return to base for debrief.
try ko siya. Mas madali.
My wife recently divorced me over my work, so I'm trying to win her back. Can you tell me more information about the job? I am a CTO of an IT agency based on Canada. We are going to cover it fields in America. For our ambitious goal, we need help from USA men. Have you ever heard of Upwork.com? I have now. Upwork.com is a website like Fiverr where basically you just find people to do work for you. So Creator tells me that he'd like me to create an Upwork account and rent it to him, and he's going to pay me 10% of its income every month. And he also says that he's going to do the same thing with my LinkedIn account as well. Now, this is actually a pretty because things come to a head in terms of this North Korean conspiracy theory when we get to our next posting. Hiring remote by Pro, who's online right now with the username earn.money. I'm expanding my market to worldwide and looking for people to collaborate. His background. That is one nervous chuckle. If this guy is North Korean, and I say something bad about North Korea, he would instantly freeze up and leave before he gets in trouble. So I knew what had to be done, folks. I think that one should work. What do you think?
Nag-start ba? Anyway, alam ko na ang problema. Useless. Pang hipfire ito. Guys. Ito naman. Pwede din yung kapila. So, try natin sa semi-auto.
Work in secret. The police can't arrest somebody they don't even know exists. Conversely, being known as a local kingpin is quite problematic. That's why gangsters don't just hand out business cards, except that Yakuza just might. These members of Japanese organized crime gangs have business cards and offices that proudly display gang name and logo as if they were selling insurance.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by.
Okay. Wala lang ang mag-upload.
Resurgence. Survive the countdown to earn redeployment. Secure kills to speed up the timer. Enemy counter UAV inbound.
Hindi pala.
They've got a sand turret online. You'll get another chance. Weapons free. Hostile UAV in the area.
Gosh, paano ba na? Ayun na nagkakaroon. Seriously.
Returning here. Go get your revenge. Enemy UAV overhead.
The hell? May loadout pa. Hindi pa pumatay sa akin.
Stand by for redeployment. Enemy soldier incoming. Gas is inbound.
The hell?
It was hard that time. Dust yourself off, regroup, and get back out there.
What? Ang lala.
Routinely breaking the law, it's hard to understand why the police doesn't just go to their offices, round them all up, and put them behind bars. Well, for starters, you can't just convict somebody for being a Yakuza. You can convict them for crimes committed, but those still have to be proven for every single person on the defendant's bench. Still, running organized crime in the open like this without police interference seems odd. There must be something that can be done, and of course there is. The problem is not that it's impossible to stop Yakuza, it's that not everyone wants to.
This is what a $25 million a year salary looks like versus a $25,000 a year salary. About 20% of Americans live on this amount of money or less. I want to show you the lifestyles of people who make this much money versus this much money, and everything in between. The reason I want to look at these differences is because of this graph. It's going up, which is a problem. Let's start with $25,000 a year. Alright, so let's say my name is George, I live in Atlanta, Georgia, I am single, and I have no kids. And I'm looking for a job. After some searching, I found this job as a security guard at a TV studio in downtown Atlanta. It'll pay me $12.50 an hour, which is quite a bit more than the minimum wage of $7.25 an hour. Let's assume I work 40 hours a week, and I work every week except 2 that I set aside for holidays, sickness, and vacation. This means I make $25,000 a year. At this level, around 29% of Americans earn as much or less than me. So, how will I spend it? This comes out to be just over $2,000 a month that I have to spend. I gotta pay taxes. That brings me down to $1,764 to live on this month. To calculate this next part, for this income and all of the incomes we're looking at, I used some data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics that shows that people in this income bracket spend about 41% of their pre-tax income on housing. I've got about $850 for all my housing expenses. That's nearly half my after-tax budget. I'll definitely be renting instead of owning a house at this budget. A lot of landlords these days require you to earn 3 times more the monthly rent, so I'm probably gonna need roommates if I'm gonna get approved for an apartment. Alright, let's look at Craigslist. I really can't afford to live downtown, so I'm gonna look in the outskirts. And I found this place right outside the city. This is gonna work, and it's within my budget for rent and utilities. So, how am I gonna get to my job, which is in...
Studio Toei was founded in 1948, making it one of the oldest animation studios, and it's responsible for some of the biggest anime for this one. Studio Shaft was founded in 1975 and are known for their experimental visual styles. Some popular example of Shaft anime are Madoka Magica or the Monogatari series. You can immediately tell that you're watching a Studio Shaft production due to the work of directors for the overtime. Studio Ghibli is probably the most widely recognized anime studio in the world, and that's for good reason. Only 2 anime movies have ever won Oscars, and both belong to Spirited Away, no quintuplets. Ufotable? Ufotable? Ufotable was founded in 2000 by Hikaru Kondo after he split from Telecom Animation Film. They're well known for their strong relationship with the game company Type Moon, and they've adapted a ton of their games, like the Fate series and Garden of Sinners. as well as working with them to create animations for their in-game cutscenes. Ufotable is most notable for their incredibly vibrant and colorful animation. As I'm sure many of you have seen with Demon Slayer, arguably Ufotable is the best studio in the industry at combining 3D computer graphics with traditional 2D Sakuga. Like
The
KyoAni,
real thing's coming soon. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy soldier incoming. Resurgence. Survive the timer to secure redeployment. Earn points to speed up the count.
Located amongst the LC bombs. Stick together.
Enemy dropping into the area.
Oh, di ko lang natira-tira. Tira-tira.
You're back on station. Go get after it.
Stop taking fire.
Enemy UAV is online. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy dropping into the AO. Gas is moving. Enemy UAV is online. Enemy UAV overhead.
What the hell? Tamaan pang talino.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. UAV is online.
Sumablend.
Bounty contest. Only 25 left. Keep up the good work. We're returning you to the
Wala
front.
akong mapasok.
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy sentry in the AO. Enemy UAV overhead.
Dahil nag-parachute bigla. Ang baba lang naman, nag-parachute.
Get ready. You're redeploying.
Naglalag pa.
Hostile UAV in the area. Special orders rescinded. Resume normal operations.
Oh, lagi.
Enemy UAV is online. Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced. Hostile UAV in the area.
Oh my god.
Enemy UAV is online. Enemy sentry is active. Enemy soldier inside. Get ready. Resurgence window is about to close. We've got gas moving in. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV is online. Enemy UAV.
Taking fire!
Fire sale's done. Prices are back to normal.
Back to full strength.
It's down to 10. Win this thing. We've got 10 squads active in the field. No longer. This is for only 10 were left. The enemy took that one, but we'll get them back.
Pang-it na tao ako. Just dominating.
A lot of their employees full-time, and is regarded as one of the better animation companies to work for. I'm not really sure where they're getting all that money from, but wait a second, they committed tax fraud? Yeah.
Enemy UAV is online.
Paano naman?
No longer. This is for only 10 were left.
How attractive is I Show Speed? Speed has extremely unbalanced facial thirds, with an overly tall lower third, which reminds me of Thanos. He has a good eye separation ratio and a compact eye shape, but his eyes are less than one eye apart. Speed has a proportionate overall face shape and a compact facial width to height ratio, but his mid-face is overly squished. Speed has a wide lower third, a good chin height, and a wide neck. His eyebrows could be lower set, denser, and have more vertical height. Speed's eyes could be more upturned, his jaw is too obtuse, and his cheekbones are medium set. His nose is bulbous, he has dark under eyes, and his chin could be more square. He has inconsistent skin texture.
He placed the briefcase holding the bomb under Hitler's table, and when he left the meeting, the briefcase stayed behind. Now, a soldier pushed it behind a table leg to get it out of the way, and when the bomb was detonated, a massive explosion tore through the room. But the table leg was so thick that it absorbed most of the blast. 4 people were killed, but Hitler escaped with only minor injuries, and the bomber was soon found and executed. He placed the briefcase holding the bomb under Hitler's table, and when he left the meeting, the briefcase stayed behind. Now, a soldier pushed it behind a table leg to get it out of the way, and when the bomb was detonated, a massive explosion tore through the room. But the table leg was so thick that it absorbed most of the blast. 4 people were killed, but Hitler escaped with only minor injuries, and the bomber was soon found and executed. He placed the briefcase holding the bomb under Hitler's table, and when he left the meeting, the briefcase stayed behind. Now, a soldier pushed it behind a table leg to get it out of the way.
Ya no hay camino que recorra tu pasado, tan solo cicatrices de batallas por ganar. El tiempo dice quién se quedará a tu lado y quién dará la vuelta para nunca regresar.
You better get out of here, I'm telling you right now, cause Womp
Here is Minecraft at every...
Wait.
Ang gulo. Ba tayo?
Stay alive till time expires.
It allows us to see much more higher detail.
Enemies are dropping into the area. You'll get another chance. Weapons free.
Ammo here!
Enemy UAV is online. Enemy deployed an advanced UAV. Enemy buy station deployed. Stand by for redeployment. Enemy soldier incoming.
Their end is now.
Gas is inbound. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. Friendly loadout drops on the way. Shake it off and keep pushing.
The hell?
My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87104. This is my confession. If you're watching this tape, I'm probably dead. Murdered by my brother-in-law, Hank Schrader. Hank has been building a meth empire for over a year now and using me as his chemist. Shortly after my 50th birthday, Hank came to me with a rather shocking proposition. He asked that I use my chemistry knowledge to cook methamphetamine, which he would then sell using his connections in the drug world. Connections that he made through his career with the DEA.
If you've been on the internet at all within the past year, odds are you've probably stumbled across a Breaking Bad meme or two. But have you ever stopped to wonder how this happened? How to show why the
good religious Christian girls are the freakiest. Avoid at all costs. Be me. Mom's super religious, always nagging me to go to church. Finally give in just to get her to stop. Show up at church one Sunday, sit in the back with Mom on my right, just trying to blend in and not make eye contact with anyone. Then a girl walks in. Cute girl, long skirt, sweet and innocent vibe. She sits next to me because it's one of the only open spots. She tries to make small talk before the service starts. Stammer something stupid in response, but she just smiles. Next week, Mom insists I go again. Decide to go because maybe cute girl will be there. She is. This time she waves at me and says hi. We talk a little more before and after the service. She's been coming to this church her whole life. Start going every week just to see her. We sit together every time, talk more and more. Eventually exchange numbers. We start texting constantly, talking about everything from movies to random stuff. After a few months, she asks if I want to hang out outside of church. We go for coffee, then a walk in the park. We end up hanging out regularly, and it's clear we both like each other. We date for a few months, super wholesome. Holding hands, sweet little kisses, everything feels perfect. Finally, one night, we're hanging out.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
We go to her room, and I'm expecting something sweet and romantic for the first time. She locks
taking fire!
She practically jumps on me, kissing me aggressively. Starts taking off her clothes.
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Just keeps going and going. She's yelling things.
Fucking here.
This was my rolling on the living out in the eyes.
Resurgence. Survive the timer to secure redeployment. Earn points to speed up the countdown.
Bro, I'm using a shotgun. How did I lose? Di man lang nakat.
Get ready, you're redeploying. one, but we'll get a W next time.
I think we can all agree this is an extremely dangerous situation to be in, and regardless of what caused this, it is not good. This is a video that I scrolled across on Reddit. In it, we can see this very large group of people gathered in Belgrade, the capital of Serbia, and it starts off normally. But partway through, while the camera is panning, we can hear some screams, and then a very large group of people stampeding down. And this is very, very dangerous again. For those that don't know, there are currently some very large protests going on in Belgrade. The attendance here is assumed to be between 100,000 and 300,000 people, so it's the largest in the city's history. Now, of course, these protesters are not just gathering for any reason. In November of last year, there was a railway station collapse that ended up taking the lives of 15 people. As a result, civilians got very, very angry because they believed the government was corrupt, cutting corners, and this is what led to that loss of human life. Namely, it appears that people are very upset with their president, Alexander, who has been in office since 2017. So, with that in mind, and this large crowd gathering here in the capital, obviously, crowd control measures are going to be in place to prevent riots from happening and to prevent people from potentially injuring themselves or other people. And one of these potential methods of control is known as LRAD, or Long Range Acoustic Device. Basically, weaponizing sound, making it extremely loud so that people can't bear to be next to the source. And when this video surfaced on Reddit, the claim was that the government ended up using LRAD against this group, and this is what caused all these people to run through, potentially causing a crowd crush. Now, LRADs, they have a maximum volume capacity of around 160 decibels. This is insanely loud. To put it in perspective, it would be like standing behind a jet engine or standing close to a gunshot. But it is perpetual. It's going to continue lasting as long as you're standing next to it. In regards to this clip, though, there's really not a whole lot of evidence that supports an LRAD being used.
Decided to take our last acoustic project, real powerful. The fact that this thing is, they can use them, rad, decibels, and so what it says, pretty. Better. Pretty cool.
Rucker, you're heading to the war zone.
What?
Enemy soldier incoming. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone. Incoming! Resurgence. Survive the countdown to earn redeployment. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh my god, walang baril. May sniper na. Wala kang kwenta. May sniper. Brother. Walang kwenta ng sniper. Sorry, the game.
Taking fire!
Tatalon sana ako para ma-uncle pig.
Go get your revenge. Enemy dropping into the AR.
Stand to full strength.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is closing in.
The hell?
You're back on the station. Go get after it. Enemy UAV is online. Enemy dropping into the AR.
Taking fire!
What the hell?
You've got a loadout inbound. We're returning you to the front. Earn this.
Oh my gosh. Looks nice snipes out.
Bounty target. Special orders coming in. Locate and eliminate the target.
Malapit na pala yun. Na-snipe ko pa eh.
You're back on the station. Go get after it. 25 remaining.
Oh my gosh. Buhay ako. Pumalaba to.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy soldier incoming.
Pala. Naka-3.2 pala yun.
We're returning you to the front. Earn this. You're losing ground. Move it. Hostile UAV in the area.
Tingnan natin. Ooh. Ay, ito yung pumatay sa akin eh. Dangerous.
Enemy UAV. Enemies are dropping into the area.
Dahil galing, smart. Kaya pala di siya basta.
You'll get another chance. Weapons free.
Baliktad.
Windows closed. Back to standard procedure. Hostile UAV in the area.
What the hell?
Five station prices are adjusted.
Ang galing naman. Bagay, tumigil ako. Pero ang galing.
Stand by for redeployment. For debrief. Resurgence is about to end.
An anime with seemingly horrible art could still capture the hearts of millions, because that is exactly the case with the popular anime and manga series One Punch Man. Its fascinating evolution picked it up from its humble beginnings as a webcomic featuring crude artwork and transformed it into a visually stunning masterpiece. Because here's the kicker. An art style isn't always appealing just because of all its artistic technicalities. The true charm, as we'll see, lies in its ability to tell a good story, captivate audiences, and transcend the boundaries of traditional aesthetics.
There is a panty or no panty. It's mysterious.
One Punch Man was originally created by One as a hobby, and it reflected in his art style. It was simplistic and cartoonish, might even be described as intentionally crude, but really it was just bad. The line art is rough and childlike, the backgrounds are basically a bunch of scribbles, and it's clear the artist lacks an effective grasp of human anatomy. This makes the fights look wonky, which is a huge disadvantage since it's an action comedy, and most of the time you can barely tell what's happening. All the lines sort of blur together to make one hodgepodge of messy artwork. It looks unprofessional and, frankly, quite horrible, to a point where it makes you wonder how it even gained the level of recognition it has today. But as you'll realize once you start reading the webcomic, One may be bad at drawing, but he has a real knack for telling incredible stories with relatable, interesting characters and a plot that subverts your expectations despite all the bad storytelling cliches it uses. The more you read, the more charming the art in turn will seem to you, because to some level it suits the comedic tone of the story. And despite the bad art, it'll become obvious that it has some really smooth, readable panels. One has a great baseline and works really great as a storyboard. Plus, he keeps improving, as can be seen from his later work in
MS-13, aka Mara Salvayets, originated as secret societies in the 18th century, aiming to overthrow the Qing dynasty. By the 20th century, they were enlisted for assassinations and political attacks, later evolving into international crimes. The Russian Mafia, also known as the Bratva, is a powerful criminal network originating from the former 18th Street Gang, or Barrio 18, is a multi-ethnic transnational criminal organization originating in Los Angeles, with 30 to 50,000 members spanning the US, Mexico, and Central America. It's one of LA's largest gangs and allied with the Mexican Mafia. The Yakuza, Japan's infamous crime syndicates, trace their roots to Edo-era traders of illicit goods and gamblers. Their structure operates like a feudal fiefdom. Each group runs its territory, follows strict rules, and pays loyalty to the higher-ups in the organization. Historically marked as criminals with tattoos in feudal Japan, the Yakuza reclaimed these as symbols of loyalty and pride towards their organization. The iconic Irezumi full-body tattoos, often depicting koi fish, dragons, tigers, oni masks, or phoenixes, are hand-poked and take years to complete. While tattoos were once central to Yakuza identity, many modern members avoid them to blend into society. Many public facilities ban visible tattoos due to Yakuza associations. Another symbolic ritual is yubitsume, where someone cuts off the tip of their left pinky finger as a way to apologize or show regret for a serious mistake in the organization. The severed finger is then presented to their boss as a symbol of taking responsibility. It's meant to show loyalty. Guerrilla Family is a highly organized African-American prison gang and revolutionary organization founded in 1966 by George Jackson at...
All right, let the record reflect that State's President, Defense Counsel, and the defendant are all present.
Is the prosecution ready? Yes, Your Honor. I'm done shitting now. Please proceed. Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. So we done here? What happens now? Does he just drop into hell? Or is there still some paperwork we gotta do? Sir, we cannot prosecute based solely on appearance. I know you're supposed to say that, but... We cannot make any assumptions without concrete evidence. If you were hiring a nanny, and you're on the nanny website, you know, swiping left and right, and, that came up, what we doing? Talk me through it. You running that background check? Or do you know, Mr. Lawyer? Or, I don't even know what this case is about. But I know he did it. And I'm guessing, not a parking violation. You know what I'm talking about? It's a double homicide case. Only 2? Guys. That's impressive. I thought it'd be more. It probably is more, but, I mean, for now, only 1 murder per swastika tattoo that I can see. I mean, that's pretty good. Killing 2 when he could have killed more, you know what that is? That's saving lives. That's what that is. This is a hero. I'm gonna call you Saint Nazi Deadpool, okay? Do you have any questions you'd like to ask the defendant? So many. Will the defendant come up and please swear on this Bible? Okay. My first question, how do you go anywhere? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say it's a Tuesday. You know what? We'll go with Wednesday. And you're out of butter. So, you go to the grocery store. Talk me through that. What happens?
What do people say? Do animals stop singing? Are you allowed in places? Do you have any relevant
Ako'y palagi nakasend.
It was a big...
Hawakan mo ang aking kamay at tayong dalawa. Tapos natin at tayong dalawa.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Throw the way I feel.
All stations green light. We're deploying to the Warzone.
The sound of your voice.
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back.
What the hell?
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
Nah, I don't care about that. Walang nandito yun. Love that.
We've got 10 squads active in the field.
Na-down ko lang siya pero hindi ko siya. Okay.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. See the swarm of spy drones down there. Clear them. Enemy UAV is online. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Oh.
Gas is closing in. That failed.
What?
Objective's been lost. They hit us hard that time.
They hit us hard that time. What the? Nah. Not worth it. Tapos na ang paghihintay.
When you bow your head, a small weight shifts inside the hat. This releases a spring that begins to unwind, powering a rotating arm attached to the hat. The arm moves upward, lifting the hat off your head in one motion, mimicking a salute. When you stand straight again, the spring starts to relax, lowering the hat back down. Then the spring winds back up, ready for the next salute. The device was created for a hands-free way to salute, but it never caught on. When you bow your head, a small weight shifts inside the hat. This releases a spring that begins to unwind, powering a rotating arm attached to the hat. The arm moves upward, lifting the hat.
Let's give it a go. Going back, baby. That's two.
Enemies dropping into the AR.
I need medical.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the Warzone. Resurgence. Stay alive to keep the squad in the fight. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Enemy UAV overhead.
Parang panaginip. What the hell? Saan ang gagaling yun?
You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy counter UAV inbound. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Uy!
redeploying. 25 remain. Solid work. Your squad's in the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
Okay.
Enemy dropping in. We've located the rest of them.
Good skin, bad skins. Wait up. Nice one. The hell?
1 and 25 remaining. Defeat is only a mindset. Shake it off and keep pushing.